Hi, how are we doing? Welcome to week 32 of my Premier League series, where we go to predict the following 10 games on this video. Okay, so let's start with last week's results, and it was really terrible. We got one exact score, which was Liverpool Villa, and two correct results, but nah, we did shit. Let's face it. But you did a lot better. We have our winner there with 2. And that was our most right, so well done to you. Of course, the most common score correctly answered was the Liverpool game, just like myself. Let's get straight to the predictions then, starting with a bit of Tottenham-Everton. And I am back in the away side. Two teams what should really be in the top 8, but they're slipping down with poor form. But I am backing the away side in this game, 2-1, because I think Everton's slightly on the poorer form. Newcastle, I've kept talking about them about relegation, but to be fair to them, they pulled away from the relegation zone by 6 points. West Ham, though, they're fighting for European football, 2-3 to the away side. Sheffield are down and out. Sheffield United, relegation beckons at any point. They're against a Wolves side who themselves have had a really poor season, but I am backing them for a 2-0 win. And it's a good game to try and get back on form. Arsenal to beat Fulham, who I do think now are down and out. They had their chance, but blew it. 3-0 loss I am going for this game, and I think Arsenal will be really happy for that 3 points. Manchester United taking on Burnley. I think I'm going for the home side. Forms have been a bit over the place, of course. The last 3 meetings between these teams has seen the away team win. So this one was a big season opener, which saw, I think, a 4-3 scoreline. I think it'd be a bit less crazy, but I am backing Liverpool in this one. It's a tough call because Leeds have now won the last 3 in a row with a 2-1 scoreline. Chelsea 3, Brighton 0. I think Chelsea have recovered from their little blip against West Brom. They got a lot of goals in the last game against Palace, I think. I think they'll get a lot of goals against Brighton. Tottenham play again against Southampton, and I am backing a 4-1 win. I think Tottenham would definitely win this game, and I'm certainly backing that scoreline. I'm not so sure, but Southampton do concede a lot. Villa take on Manchester City. I think it'll be a routine 2-0 to Manchester City. Villa are in a bit of a trouble with their injuries. Grealish could be back maybe, who knows. Man City to win this one 2-0. Leicester versus West Brom. Leicester need to recover following their last 2 defeats. West Brom, however, have won their last 2, so it's a massive game here to see whether the forms will count or league position. And that does conclude this week's predictions. As always, a match template is available in the top comment if you want to try and copy and paste it. It's probably easier on a computer rather than a mobile phone. But anyway, that concludes this week's predictions. We're counting down the days now before the end of the season, so let's get our score prediction once again. Until then, bye bye.